Actions, no prescription needed. Progene is an all-natural herbal supplement that helps men naturally produce more testosterone. Claim your free month supply now by calling 800-614-7038. That's 800-614-7038. Again, 800-614-7038. Shipping and processing fees apply.
Welcome back to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Once again, Fred Dreyer.
Thank you, Michael Horn. Welcome back to our show. You know, in watching last night's festivities, and there's two more. There's two more nights tonight. Bill Clinton talks, and then
we should mention we do the show live on Wednesdays, and those of you listening to it on the weekend, it replays on the weekend. So we're right in the heart when we're doing the show live of the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah, well, they programmed the convention around our show.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? They said, "When's Fred going to be on? Let's go right around it."
We want to make sure that Fred gets to see Buffalo Mom's speech, and then he can talk about it the next day.
The next day,
and here I am.
And here you are.
And so what I did is I sat down in front of the television and I just prepped myself. I drank a quart of beer, and I prepped myself.
Is that how you prepped yourself?
That's how I did it. I prepped myself to have to listen to this drivel.
Yes.
This empty, dyspeptic, platitude-filled, this idiot Harry Reid, lies, terrible speech maker. He's telling us that Barry has been making all the tough calls, blame on his predecessors, and he says we got to really help Barack, continue 4 more years to destroy America and really do it right, and here's what he says. It's a quote: "We have to stop the Tea Party." That's what he said.
The danger to the world.
Yeah, that's
the Tea
danger
Party.
to the world. Yeah, so you know exactly when
people
a guy
that believe in cutting spending and cutting the size of the government. Let's destroy them.
Yeah, and then Bella Pelosi comes up with her gang of women, these liberal dynamos, and all they did was bitch and complain because they're not getting enough. They don't have enough, I always call these people like this, the people who have 2 loaves of bread in each hand, and they're sore winners. And that's what's happened to liberalism in this country. They have won. They have won at every juncture. And what you're seeing today, right now, is 50 years of the big tantrum from the 60s, from the start of when the Vietnam War in '61 in Laos, all the way through Ted Kennedy's assassination and the frustration and people marching on campuses.
John Kennedy's assassination.
And just exploded. This country exploded with a tantrum, the big tantrum of the 60s, I called it. And now what you have is the baby boomers who created it, the cowards who marched on these campuses and sat down and held hands and sang and swayed back and forth, and ate a bunch of dope, and just debased the country. I did a lot of that stuff. I didn't debase the
country. You were through that. You didn't debase it.
I went through it. I'm a baby boomer. I was 20 in 1966.
But you didn't march, did you?
I didn't march.
I never did. I was in college during all that stuff, and I went so far away from any protest group. I was in college to get an education, and I went to the classes to get an education. I didn't give a care if somebody wanted to have a sit-in and a walkout. Go screw around with you. The dollars that they probably didn't even pay for themselves. I worked at a summer job to get my tuition money to pay. I didn't get any government loans. I paid for it myself.
Exactly. You move forward.
I was there for business, 4 years and out.
Yeah.
So I could take over the radio industry by storm.
That's exactly
and the rest is
what
history.
You did.
Exactly.
Anyway, they had Bella Pelosi on, that air patrol of bombardment.
Air patrol.
It was just it was fear coming from the women, and again they did a great job cutting from all of this stuff, all of these sound bites, and cutting to the sappy women in the audience, and the theme of the 3-day festival and the festivities was moving forward with Barack. We let's go forward with the president that wants to walk with us.
It's been backwards since he's taken office. He's been there almost 4 years now, and everything's better. I just tanked up with gas, $4.50 a gallon. It was like when he took office, it was like $1.70 70 or something. What is wrong with people? This guy's destroyed the country.
Yeah, well, then they have, Bella Pelosi and all the women's issues. And the theme is, here's the theme. The theme is Mitt Romney hates women. Mitt Romney hates women. Mitt Romney hates women. And he hates them, and he hates them, and you know he hates them. They're branding Mitt Romney as hating women because they believe, like B. Wasserman Schultz believes, that all of this stuff, all of this this woman stuff, all of this stuff that men don't understand, and that it's only the sensitive, feminized male that understands it, and all that crap is what is necessary, to in order to keep from talking about the truth, which is an absolute takeover of American politics and a destruction of American freedom and liberty. So what do? For inspiration, they get out Jimmy Carter. He's 88.
Oh, they didn't bring him out, did they?
88.
Did he have the hammers and did he have the bib overalls? Was he dressed?
No, he had a tie on and had close up
really?
of him, and he had toothpicks under his eyes. And Jimmy Carter,
some peanuts, some goobers with him.
Yeah, he was 88 years of age, and he says you got to be patient. Barry and Joe will do it. That's what he has to say.
This is coming from these are the two worst presidents, literally, as a gentleman.
This is a joke.
Find somebody worse than those two guys, Carter and Obama.
Yeah.
This is one more. If we could figure out one more, we could have the Three Stooges.
Yeah, well, he's in this list. Just a second.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
that's good.
We got
good.
Ken
Okay.
Salazar, the senator, ex-senator from Colorado.
Okay.
More rhetoric to separate America. And that's what they do. They just make it up. He just starts making stuff up, starts talking about the successful wind and solar and the clean energy economy that they're going to create. No talk of the disastrous Volt. How about that thing? The
Volt.
Chevy Volt. You know how bad that is? That's literally like taking a bathtub out of a 1920s tenement house and putting wheels on it. No, it's unbelievable.
Get more mileage from a soapbox derby mobile.
No, it is unbelievable. These people are literally reinventing the English language and telling you, oh yeah, this handbag that you got there, Fred, that's a baseball bat. And if everybody gets together and says my handbag is a baseball bat, then the friggin' thing's a baseball bat. And it's amazing that they get so many people. I can't take it.
What are you doing carrying a baseball bat, by the way?
Yeah.
It's a baseball bat.
No, but it's unbelievable what's going on, And so they had Joseph Kennedy talking about a tumor Teddy, and it was just I wanted to drink a quart of beer last night.
Stay away from the Kool-Aid. That's what they drink, is the Kool-Aid. You got to stay away from that stuff.
I'm not going to do that. But stick with us, folks. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. He is wound up today, ladies and gentlemen, giving you his feel on the DNC, the Democratic National Convention. The one and only Fred Dreyer. Straight ahead, we continue.